Hey, what's up guys? This is week 16, book 16, and this week's book is Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek. Now I'm going to keep this one pretty short and brief because I think that for anyone to really truly understand this book, they need to read it and they need coaching and mentoring. Because if you don't get this book, then you haven't got it. And that's the simplest way I can explain it. If you understand what Leaders Eat Last means, then you've got it. If you don't understand it, then you need coaching. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with not understanding it because this is something that you need to be taught and coached on for years. It's not something that you can just pick up. And yes, there are people who are naturally better at this, but I don't think that that natural ability is born into us. I think it is something that we've learned over many, many years. For instance, myself, I get it. I get this book. I eat last. My team comes first for me at all times. There'll be times that they think they don't and that they think I'm being hard on them. But whenever I have been hard on my team or I am pushing them, I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for their best interests. But there are plenty of times where my team absolutely know I've put them first and I've taken the full brunt of everything for them. Because for them to succeed, they need to know that everything that they do in their job, I've got their back. If they live up to the standards and the work ethic that I ask of them, then I will die for my team. They know this, but I wasn't naturally born this way. I've learned these skills over many, many years, and I'm talking about from when I was a kid all the way up until now, and I've still got a lot more to go. There is a lot more for me to learn. When I was a kid, I guess when I was playing sports, I was captain of my sports teams. There we go. I was already a leader. I'd already put in that work. My 10,000 hours have been up for ages, whereas some people didn't have that experience being a leader early on in their life, like I did. So it's not that people don't or can't be great leaders because of some inherent thing. It is that they haven't had the practice. They haven't been coached or they haven't been mentored and they just haven't had experience. And unfortunately, being a leader isn't something that you just are naturally gifted at. Like most things in life, you got to work at it day in, day out. And what this book tries to teach you is that leaders, a true test of a leader is their willingness to put their team first and put themselves in harm's way to protect their team. This is my key takeaway. This is the most important thing that this book tries to say. And there's really no simpler way to say it, except if you want a test of how good a leader you are, think about a situation in your organization where things went bad, where someone had to take the blame, and ask yourself, who took the blame? Was it you, or did you put it on one of your team? Did you fire somebody for it? Did you take responsibility for not leading that person effectively so that they could then not have that thing happen? Ask yourself, because that's the truth of it. Great leaders put themselves last. They put their team first and they make sure that their team know it. Simple as that. If you want to be a great leader and you don't quite understand Simon Sinek's book, then you just need some coaching. You just need some mentoring. And there's so many resources out there. Simon Sinek is a great one. You don't even have to buy the book. You can watch his YouTube channels. You can read articles online. There's plenty of information out there. You don't need to go to a formal leadership course or formal training. What you do need to do is have purpose. You can't just think it's going to happen. You have to work at it like everything else in life. If you want to be a good leader, you need to work at it. All right, guys, like I said, I'm going to keep that one short because this book, you either get it or you don't. And if you do get it, keep going. And if you don't get it, then that's fine. You just need to keep working on it. You need to read some resources. You need to watch some YouTube clips. And if you want to chat about it, hit me up in the comments. More than happy to have a chat about it. I'm not a perfect leader. I've still got so much to do, so much to learn, but I guess self-awareness is key. So understand where you are in your leadership journey. And from that point, find people who can help you excel. All right. Next week, we're going to get into April Fool's Day by Bryce Courtenay. This is a very sad book. I got a couple takeaways out of that, so we'll hit you up next week with what I'm going to talk about. Otherwise, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe and the notification bell, and you'll catch next week's video. All right, catch you later, guys. Cheers.